Hi guys, welcome to Master Magro. On this channel, YouTube, nice enough to let us showcase our plant and create these contents for you guys. We must follow the YouTube community guidelines. Must be 18 and older to watch my content. In Canada, in the States, I believe you have to be 21 and older, or wherever country you're watching from. Make sure you're the legal age to be watching my content, and nothing is for sale on this channel, and sponsors are welcome to showcase and promote their product on my channel, and that will help my channel and maintain more interesting, trying different things. With the YouTube spiel out of the way, here we go. So 2 days ago we transplanted the tenjies. They were in day 10 when we transplanted from the solo cup, like the Gorilla Runtz that we're gonna do. We're gonna transplant these in the 1.5 gallon plastic pot like we did to the tenjies. Tenjies were 10 days old 2 days ago. Today they're 12 days old. And the Gorilla Runtz are 11 days old. So we gotta go mix or pro-mix or soil. We don't have enough for these guys, so we'll go and pre-mix our soil, show you the way I do it, and we'll transplant the 3 Gorilla Runtz. Gorilla Runtz is crossed with Gorilla Glue 4, GG4, and Black Runtz, Indica dominant. The 10Gs are crossed with California Orange and Skunk, and they're 70% sativa and 30% indica. Alright, we'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're gonna be using the HP Pro Mets Mycorrhiza soil. I'll make our mix. So I got this bin there to support this big bale of soil. Hopefully that will hold that up. Hopefully we don't make too much of a mess. Alright, we'll open it like that. Go like this. Not gonna use the old bill, so I want to be able to tape it up after with duct tape to close it back up. There you go. Haha, the wife got my coffee. Thank you, Miss Master.
You're welcome, Mr. Master. Mr. Master, my girl.
Oh, making a mess. The HP Pro Mix Mycorrhiza is full of nutrition. It's a good Pro Mix that I like to use. Just try to break up the chunk now so I don't have that much to do inside the bin. I break all the chunks. Might as well do most of it now. We'll mix a full bin because after these 1.5 gallon, we'll most likely gonna transplant them in the 5 gallon fiber pots. Get some of the top here, make it even. For when we close it back up, tape it up with some duct tape. Alright, that should be enough. Try to get all the loose stuff out. Alright. There you go. Yeah. That's good. Okay, now our worm casting. We're using Gaia Green worm casting number 200. I'll put 2-3 scoop container of the worm casting into the soil for more nutrition. One more. Half of one. Alright, that's about 10 to 15%, somewhere around there. Just eyeballing it. Anytime you use worm casting and manure, you gotta add more perlites to compensate for the worm casting that didn't have perlites for better drainage. So we're gonna add some perlites. Some people wear a mask because it's really dust, fine dust. Just gonna let the dust dissipate for a minute, guys, before starting to mix up. Oh, yeah. That's a good. Bring it down a bit so you guys got a little better view. Alright, mixing time. Gotta break up all the chunk and mix. Mix the other way. Mix the other way. Ooh. Alright, that should be good. Now I gotta go wash my arm. Let roots with all the air. I'll be back. And I'm back. And an arm, all the dirt washed off from my arm and in. Alright, so 1.5 plastic gallon pots. Gone from solo cup to 1.5 gallon pot. Pack it down a bit. Use solo cup as a guide. Goes up to the edge. Put it in the center. And we're gonna create our molding. solo cup, a little too high. Loosen up the bottom. There we go. Leave some room from the top for when we water them, or if I want to add amendment or more worm casting to the top, be able to do that by leaving room. Now we created our molding to put our plant in. This is the smallest one. Not sure how she's rooted. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. Oh yeah, I got a nice little root system going. In one piece, there you go. That's what we want. That's one. Yeah. Yes. This is our template. Right about there. Put it in the center to create our molding. Little tricks that you learn on the way. So the Gorilla Runtz are 11 days old. That we transplanting now. We did the 10Gs 2 days ago that they were 10 days old. These guys are growing a little bit behind, but they're still doing well. There's some molding. Next one. And you don't want to transplant them when they're after you water them or when they're too dry. Just want to be in between wet and dry, because if you water them and you transplant them right away, they'll fall apart on you. They won't stay together all in one like this. It will all crumble up. There you go, all in one. I already got the water pH at 6.0. That one's done, one more. One, two, now should seem to be doing the trick. 2.5 scoop. Oh, I think this one gonna need more than 2.5. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Try that. Try that, see what happens. The only thing you could do is to try. If you don't try, you won't know. Perfect. Not gonna lie, when I first started to grow marijuana, I was kind of scared doing it, to try to grow it. Didn't know what I was getting myself into. But a lot of information on YouTube and online, and you learn as you go what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and just go what works for you. But don't be afraid to try different things, see different result, and just go by your judgment what works for you or what not, and what you want to, the tools you want to keep in the toolbox, and the other one you just toss them to the side. Just keep what works for you, but you won't know unless you try. Squeeze the bottom to release it. Finger between the seedlings, the stem, and release. Release. Alright. Come on. A little stubborn. There. There you go. Sweep that up after. Bring you guys closer. Paper towel down to catch some of that water when I set this picture on the ground. So 1.5 gallon plastic pot. Normally 1 liter is good, so we'll do 1 liter. 1 liter to feeder. I've yet give them any nutrition in 12 days. They only been, well, 11 days. 11 days for the Gorilla Runtz. Just water. So next time I water them, I will be giving them some Remo nutrition. The NPK, Micro Grow and Bloom. And another thing we're gonna give them is some fish doo-doo. I love this stuff. Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah. They thrive, they grow pretty fast with this fish fertilizer. Give that in veg, and they grow pretty quick. They love this stuff. Some fish doo-doo. Alright, one more liter, the feeder for the last one. Can't scoop enough, so I'll have to dump some to the 1 liter line that I made. There you go. So I know how much is a liter. And I have a 2 liter line that I also made. Alright guys, I'm gonna bring those up in the 4x4 tent, place them, check the light intensity, how much ppdf we're getting, and the distance of the light from the plant. See you there. Alright guys, we're in a 4x4 tent. When we transplanted the 10G the other day, I increased the light intensity and lower it. The 10Gs were on the ground, so they weren't even. Now that they're even with the 10G in the same pot. So we'll readjust this again. And because the light intensity, the temperature rise almost to 80 degrees. So it's a little too warm for my liking. I'll check the light distance. So we're at 27. This is what I use to check the light intensity. $3.90 for $4.40. Around $4.20. Yeah, I think that's good there. 20 inches from the plant, and 420, 440 ppdf. So because the temperature reached almost 80, I upped the fan, or the 4-inch intake fan, AC Infinity. It was at 2, so I brought it up to 5. Now it's saying 73 Fahrenheit. I had the tent open while I was downstairs transplanting, and it's 73% humidity. So hopefully by pulling the fan up the setting number 5, will exhaust the air, the hot air out, and lower the temp. But the only thing about increasing the fan speed is I'm gonna lose some of that humidity. So you gotta find a balance. I mean, so we'll try that. The fan, that 4-inch AC Infinity intake fan, we'll try it at 5. And if you could keep it around 75 Fahrenheit, I'll be happy. And 60% humidity, I'll be happy. Now they're a little bigger. Don't need that 70-80% humidity. They'll be fine with 60% humidity, I'm sure of it. And they're under the AC Infinity 400 watt S44 model. It's a great light for veg. So there you have it, guys. Humidity, fires, enough water in it until the morning, and the fan still doing a gentle breeze on the plant and strengthen them up, make them stronger. So we're good. So that's it for this one, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Master my growth. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.